Hola tribe, welcome to the House of Kai. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to like, share, subscribe to the channel. As always, please feedback. I'd love to hear your questions, comments. Let me know if the message, the medicine message of the day is speaking to you, right? I love how many people have been messaging me lately having the same exact theme of energy being spoken to them. It's pretty powerful. I love when there's like so synchronicity, right? Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. And every day that you join me, I appreciate it. So, let's see. I've been doing other videos, Dear Kai, and so I would love for you to ask questions there too. So check out my other videos, Dear Kai videos. Really, you can ask me anything. Whatever question or topic is pertinent in your world, I would love to know and allow you to receive a channeled information through me of what higher dimension is speaking. So I often give a perception that may or may not have been looked at. That's how I've been told, and that's how I see it. So I would love for you to also make comments there. So check out my Dear Kai videos and let me know what you think, and also give me some feedback there and ask some questions. Let me know if you get a topic that you've been struggling with or want further information on. Cool. All right, so today's medicine of the day, I know that I have been hearing the word discernment a lot lately. So I don't know about you, but keeping our eye on the prize and having discernment, right? Not getting distracted by squirrels and pretty shiny things is pretty important these days. So, and coming together as the tribe has been such a, I mean, it's just been beautiful to witness the unfolding of tribal members coming together and supporting each other lately. I've really been blown away by that. And so thank you to my personal tribe, my close-knit tribe, and all of the extensions of that tribe, as I'm hearing feedback from so many of us coming together and supporting each other. It's just so, it's so brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see. Today's medicine. Let's see. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so the two cards. I'm getting two cards here. Number 7, Linya. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Linya. What shall be, shall be. This to me speaks of surrender, right? Getting in alignment with oneself and surrendering to the unfoldings, right? And so we also have, again, we've been getting her a lot lately, is the turquoise woman, which, as we said earlier, that keeping that focus, right? Keeping our eye on the prize, looking forward. This, what I'm seeing is that getting in alignment, look at the skull, that center line right down the middle, right? So it's like, get in alignment with oneself and allow ourselves to move forward, keeping your intention, your eye on the end goal, but staying in the center of the spinning wheel, right? I think of, if you're familiar with those old toys, they're a top, right? And so it has a little point on the bottom and a little, I think you can also see them, it's called a dreidel. If I remember right, there's also a top is also known as a dreidel. And so when you spin it, the spinning top goes and goes. And so if we ourselves are the center, you're the center of your world, the faster your inner coil, the faster and we'll just go with the spinal column because that is the central of the body, and the tailbone is the tip of that spinning top. When we allow ourselves just to drop into that central point and allow all the other energies around us to either fade away, be moved out of our reality, and we just keep focusing here. What an interesting message today of as we looking forward, right? We're moving and looking forward, however, stay centered. Stay centered. What shall be, shall be. That's a true surrender. That's a true surrender to the universe, knowing that the universe has us and that anything that we're a magnet for is meant to be brought, right? So if you're staying in the center of your dreidel or your spinning top, then there's a magnetic force. There's an energy taking place around us, right? So the energy spins, 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 spins. As it's spinning, if you're spinning on such a exponential rate within yourself, then the energy that is no longer meant, that will throw your balance off. So if you want to stay on that tip point, then what happens is any energy outside of you that does not serve the higher vibrational piece of you will leave you. It'll shed off of your layers. And that spinning top will draw in an energy force that is required to keep it in motion. Isn't that interesting? So even though we're looking forward and seeing what's, the eye on the prize, knowing that we are headed in a specific direction, a part of our manifestation, the only way to do that is to stay centered, right? And surrender. Stop over-attaching. Stop over-attaching to what we think we're supposed to have or all the extra little details. Most likely, a lot of the details that we're focused on really unimportant. They're not important. They're distractions. They're that squirrel energy that could distract us from our goal. So keep your eye on knowing what it is you are here for. What is your mission, right? What is your purpose? What is your mission? And keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on that. Keep feeding that energy and allow everything else to shed off of you, because that what shall be, right? Yeah, what shall be, shall be. Oh my goodness, I like that a lot. I'm hearing bare bones, right? Get to the bare bones. If you've seen some of my other work that I speak of, it's all about the bones, right? In my corrective therapy work that I do, I talk about how it's getting your bones in alignment, and your connective tissue is often what is pulling your bones out of alignment. So that spinning top is talking about getting the bones stacked, and that places of extra tension and stress that is found within our connective tissue that's pulling the muscles in different ways. Like oftentimes people think like, oh, like I hurt, like my shoulder, right? It's like up like here. Well, your bones aren't stacked, right? And we blame the muscles. But really, when we engage properly and allow ourselves to meet the resistance of or discomfort created by doing that, all that'll melt off of you, right? It is our ego that thinks that pain or discomfort shouldn't be met, right? So let's say that again. It is our ego that thinks that pain and discomfort shouldn't be met. It's just a moment of time. It's a discomfort. It's pain. It's annoying. It sucks, right? But we are capable of moving through all of that. Just stay centered. Stay centered. Good. And so they're telling me to pick. Good. Where? Here. Ah, I love it. Oh, they're so good. Consistency. I talk about keeping Staying centered, the light within us. This image is holding the sun, looking forward. There's an energy momentum of moving forward. And to me, it's almost like she's not even carrying that sun. It's a reflection of what is inside of her that's carrying her. That sun's energy is carrying, it's her life force carrying her. She's merely showing you what it is. She's just showing you what it is that's moving her forward and carrying her energy as she's in this momentous place. So what happens with a dreidel or a spinning top when all of a sudden it gets wonky and it falls down? You spin it again, right? You find that central sun within you, you get back up and you spin it again. So it's a consistency to keep getting back up again, right? So I love that phrase. It's not how many times we fall, it's how many times we get back up again, right? And be kind with yourself, because sometimes the getting back up process can be timed differently. Sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's a week or two. You know, sometimes the picking ourselves back up again, depending on how big of a fall, can take longer. So don't beat yourself up for the brief moments and times that you've fallen and have to do your recovery. Get back up again, get consistent, keep taking the steps, keep focused, know what your directive is, and keep moving forward. And I know for myself is surround yourself with other loving beings who do the same thing and who support your mission. You know, if it wasn't for certain people personally in my own life who consistently tell you, you got this, keep going. You know what I mean? Like, they are your support system, they're your tribe. That's why we have tribe. And that's why we have people that we respect their opinions. And so make sure that you have people within your life that you respect, that you honor, and allow them to be your soundboard, and allow them to show up for you and make sure you show up for them, right? Check in on your tribal members and make sure they're doing okay. You know, sometimes it's merely just a, hey, what's up? How's your world? And letting them vent for a hot minute. Or sometimes it's just a, hey, what's up? And it's a passing by of like, just checking in and making sure your world was good. It's good. Awesome. Have a great day. You know, it's not about having to stay long with them. It's just about making sure we're all moving forward. We're all keeping our eye on the prize and we're reaching our destination together. Right? So staying consistent, staying centered, keep moving. The more you do so, all those lower, denser energies that seem like they're restricting you will shed off of you. Yeah, just keep picking ourselves back up again. Keep picking ourselves back up again. Yes. All right, if that's the card, it'll come back to us. 2 more shuffles, I'm told. 2 more shuffles. Good. So I hope everyone is wonderful. I hope you are wonderful. All right. Ooh, again. All right, you're telling me it's that card. Priorities. Look at this. Gosh, I love how this all works, right? So the funness. What I love about cards, it's like I could just sit here and tell you this information, but these are painting the story, right? So it's like looking at a picture book, right? How cool is that? It's a picture book. And so right here, Ganesha holding the lotus, once again, it's keeping focus. He is keeping focus on that which he is moving into, his moving forward, his priorities, his consistency, right? Everything, similarly, as this turquoise woman has shown you, looking, right? Keeping the eye on the prize. You know, that was the key phrase I heard earlier today, was with discernment. And so how easy it is to get distracted by pretty shiny things, or squirrels, you know what I mean? I just had this great conversation with someone today of, you know, you guys don't know this, but I had, you know, making a video during the daytime, and I'm here looking at the camera, but I'm channeling, so I'm not always looking directly at myself. And so outside my window is this tree and there's birds and squirrels. And during the middle of the video, there was this really cool squirrel doing this thing. And I looked at the squirrel and I just smirked for a second. Nice little smile. And then I was like, shit, did they see I got distracted by a squirrel? And so in the beginning of this video that I was making, I had to stop the video because I went, oh, I'm really sorry if you saw that I got distracted by a squirrel. And then I went, don't keep that video. You haven't gone too far into the video. You can start over again. You were distracted by something. And so it's okay if the top falls over and we start over again. It's okay. I got distracted by a squirrel. It was a great squirrel. However, in life, we need to really have discernment over that. I could have quickly glanced at the squirrel and not allowed it to pay any more mind other than bring me joy in the moment of witnessing it, fueling my spirit and continually to talk to you. Instead, I got distracted and then felt bad that I got distracted and I wondered if other people saw it. So you know what that happened to my spinning top? It fell over. Right? So instead of being able to be consistent in my spin, I fell. I laughed at myself and I picked myself back up again, right? Because I was off focus, right? I was off focus. I think the humor of all things was a squirrel. It was a squirrel. So what a great distraction. So keeping focus and have humor, really have humor. See the humor in all of it. Allow yourself that when we have stumbling blocks to laugh at ourselves, to realize that it's just part of this journey. It's just part of being a human. We're gonna stumble. We're gonna get distracted. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna have to clean up messes. It's just part of how it works. The longer that we stay fallen down, it's our ego making us think that no one else is there, right? Or we think we're above that behavior, and we're not. We're human. None of us are above any behavior. I have learned on my journey that the second you say, I'd never do that, or I just, you judge somebody else for a specific behavior, it could take seconds to within a 24-hour period. I guarantee you the universe will test you and to see if you would show up the similar or same way. I have literally said I would never do something and within seconds got tested with the exact same scenario and had to witness myself and change the behavior to which I said I would never do. How would I show up in that moment, right? So the longer we stay down from a place of, falling over or losing our center, the longer we stay away from being in that place of center, all that is our egos thinking that we were above being that person, truly. And no one's above anything. No one. I don't care what you think you're going to judge in this life. You're not above the same act, Depends on the circumstances, but no one's above it. So having compassion for yourself, that you're human, you're having an experience, to pick yourself back up again, re-spin that top, that dreidel, and stay centered and allow whatever energies die off of you to die off of you so that you can carry less turbulence and weight as you move forward. All right. Let's see. 2 more shuffles I'm hearing. 2 more shuffles. I love it. Oh, what is the message? What is the message? Let's see. Ah! I gotta get a table for this, guys. I gotta get a table for this. All right, let's see. Talking about the icing, the cherry on top, mofo. Cherry on top. Self-mastery. Yeah. That is self-mastery, isn't it? The mastering of oneself is the mastering of the ego. Choosing love over egoic gains. The ego will set you up for failure and smallness. Short-term gains, not long-term gains. Staying focused, picking ourselves back up again, acknowledging that we are one, we are human, we're having this experience together, and that I might fall over every once in a while. I might make a mess. I pick myself back up again. Right? That is self-mastery. That is self-mastery. Gosh. So I love that in this is such a mixed image of a eagle carrying the snake. But the eagle itself, it just looks like it's like this, like sun rising kind of image with its coloring. And at the same time, there's images that really can't be seen by the eye in the camera. There is a stairway moving forward with another eagle in the corner here and oh wow, I haven't seen it. There's a horse, a seahorse, an eagle. Yeah, that's a deer. Oh my goodness, there are actually 2 paths I'm seeing it. There are 2 paths that it's showing you in this card. One that seems a little treacherous and really doesn't seem like it has an ending to it. Much longer path. And the other path that at the end seems to have this beautiful light. I don't know if you can see this pathway and this light at the end coming through. There's another pathway right over here, but it just keeps going and going and going. And it's almost like it leads you in a different direction. So keeping focused on what it is. And I'm not saying that either path is wrong, because the person taking this path over here may just have more lessons to learn, right? May just find more beauty on a different path. Both paths could be leading to the exact same destination. I'm unsure, right? However, I'll tell you, if you're leading with your heart, if you are leading with your soul, right? If your soul and heart are having a harmonic conversation, and I tell you, when that center dreidel is spinning and spinning and spinning, it's almost impossible for your soul and heart to not be in harmony, right? To not be in harmony. So staying centered, allowing that magnetic energy to move you forward into a place of self-mastery. Keep picking yourself back up again, right? No more distractions. Keeping focused. And what shall be, shall be. I thank you for joining me today for the medicine. You have a blessed day, tribe. Have a blessed day. Mwah.